like I'm not embarrassed to say that we didn't had money to have food 2 times a day. Our whole family, like me, my brother, and my mother, we used to have a proper meal only at night.
राइट तो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग चंदन तो मैं
Yeah.
बहुत ही ज़्यादा
Thank you so
एक्साइटेड
much.
हूँ आपकी जर्नी को सबको सुनाने के लिए सो द फ्लोर इज ऑल योर्स
It's my pleasure that I am getting the chance to connect with people the people of my age, the people younger to me. Yeah, it's a great feeling to connect with the college juniors and everyone. So thank you, Vranda, for taking up this thought and bringing me here. Thank you so much.
So perfect. So Chandan, I am really inquisitive, like कैसे like you were into Islam, which is a completely offbeat school from creativity. तो कैसे ये assistant director बनना कैसे हुआ? So please tell me all this.
See, I belong to a very typical middle class family, wherein there was one earner of the house. Like my father used to earn, my mom is a housewife, and so when I was in the first year of my college, I scored some around 78% in my school. So obviously that's not too much to get an admission in a creative college or what I would say. But yeah, like I thought ki something I'll do with it. I'll do with my life in commerce field only. So yeah, I just took up 11th standard, and at the half of the year, in the half of the year, I lost my father. So that was something like was very much disheartening to me. Then 11th standard ka when the year end, the second semester ka exams came, I didn't scored good in maths. Like I was failed in maths. So I spoke to teachers like this is the condition. I was very much disturbed with the house. See, mom was worried of the finances and all sab ko leke, and that thing was worrying me as well. So yeah, that was disturbing. So I couldn't clear my math subject, but the teachers told me that we are giving you grace marks and pushing you ahead. You just concentrate. So in 12th standard, there's a friend of mine whose family has helped us a lot. They contacted classes in 12th standard. Like the sir also didn't took a single rupee from me, and he just kept one term that if you score good, I think I'll assume that I got my fees. So
Wow.
that was a very really good gesture. He was my school friend. When he'll see this, he'll come to know that I'm talking about him. So in 12th standard was like very much pressurized situation. So like, I've started studying and all. फिर 12th standard ending up scoring good. I scored a good 84%. So फिर उसके बाद I was like obviously my sir also told me that what about now? Like basic studies are over. Now you have to take up a degree. You have to decide a career, a profession for yourself. So so half in the second semester, in the second semester of my first year, I just took up the choice that I will start doing chartered accountancy. Okay, then I started studying. First exam is CPT. Yeah, it's called CPT. In that exam you have to score a minimum 100 to pass.
Yeah.
Okay, so I first attempt I was serious. I ended up scoring 95. So
Wow.
5 marks se I failed, and that was the first big failure in my life. First big failure. I thought that everything is done. I started overthinking, and at that time my mother was also overthinking. My mother told me that now what if you keep on failing, you will take ages to complete this thing, and how will you know the situation of a house, and how will the house finances and everything will run. That was the time when, if everyone have heard about Mirwans, like it's a famous bakery in Mumbai. If one outlet they had opened in JB Nagar, like where I stay, they had opened in JB Nagar, and there was vacancy. So like I was returning from my classes and I just saw that vacancy ka board, and I just went inside there and I asked the owner that I want to join, I want to do a part time job and all. And that those days I was like very much thin, like you would say I was 40 kgs.
Oh,
A 12th standard boy, 17-year-old boy was just 40 to 42 kgs. So he told me that, will you be able to stand? Will you be able to deal with the crowd? Will you be able to work till late nights and everything? Like I have said, yeah, I will just figure it out. I will. I didn't ask my mother to before joining. When I went home, I told that I am just doing this stuff. So you don't need to work anywhere. Like she was ready to take up house jobs, like cooking food in different houses and also. But no, yeah, I decided like I am a big boy and I am going to turn 18. So why should I let my mother work? So yeah, so then I started working in this bakery. So like it was my schedule कि सुबह college आओ. uh, College used to be till 11. We used to hang around till 12. 1 बजे का मेरा क्लासेस होता था, 1 या 2 बजे का मेरा क्लासेस होता था. So I used to go to the classes directly from the college. Obviously we didn't like, I'm not embarrassed to say that we didn't had money to have food 2 times a day. Our whole family, like me, my brother, and my mother, we used to have a proper meal only at night. Morning also, we couldn't, like, yeah, it's that was the fact. Those were the days like we couldn't afford. So like फिर मैं I was like कि घर जाऊंगा. फिर घर पे ऐसा माहौल बनता है कि अब ये आया है, ये थक गया होगा, इसको खाना कहाँ से दूँ. So like to avoid those things, yeah, we used to sit around the college. कॉलेज का लाइब्रेरी में बैठ गए या कैंटीन में बैठ गए. फिर टाइम होता था तो like I used to leave for my classes. I used to complete my classes like around 5. My classes used to get over and 5 o'clock my shift was there. 5 o'clock to 12 o'clock I used to work in the shop, like continuously standing. So after 12 o'clock I used to go home, I used to have my dinner and I used to sleep, and then same thing went along. So CPT for second attempt to nikala. Second attempt was like, I was like "Yaar, you have to clear." So I just cleared it. Then as my year, like I came into the second year, my college fees were there, like, and my brother was also growing up in age. So I know that I have to contribute to my family as well. Like it was becoming very much tough for me to cope up with my studies. Like IPCC mein there are 2 groups and total 8 subjects as of now, but when I was doing it, there were only 7 subjects.
okay.
So like every subject you have to score 60%. ठीक है, so if you don't score 60% you don't clear the exam. When then I gave, I was very confident that I can, like I was in a flow that I have cleared the first part, so I'll clear the second part by giving both the groups. So I started giving. I gave both the groups, so I failed miserably. Like out of 7 subjects, I just cleared only one subject. I failed in 6 subjects. So, and the classes ka sir, the same sir who taught me in 12th standard, he was taking very less amount of fees compared to other students. Like, so he was also like shocked that you failed in 6 subjects, and it was a sign of disrespect bolo ya sharam bolo. I was very embarrassed to face him because that person had showed trust in me. Yeah, he's my student, he's my bright student, he'll do it and all. So then I started. I thought कि एक group दे ऐसा, like this was continuing till 2020. Like I was doing internship at a CA firm, and I was doing my shop ka things also, like morning to evening in that office and evening to night in the shop. And beach mein I used to, in my office timings, I used to take out time for my studies. Like I had left classes because the same syllabus was there. So I didn't want to study for free for entire time. So yeah, this thing was going on. Then obviously COVID COVID-19 came, lockdown time came. My both the jobs I lost both my jobs. My internship was over. The bakery got shut down. Obviously, everything was shut down. So my sir also was like, how would like I give you money? Like we got our old salaries also 2 months late. So and that time the financing was the toughest. Just because I had paid the examination fees, I just gave the exams. That time I was on a saturation point that यार अपने से अभी नहीं होगा. Like this is not my cup of tea anymore. There was a time when I was very much confident that I will finish my chartered accountancy, but now no. So yeah, I was thinking and thinking and thinking. Then one day I just gathered up some courage and I just told my mother that, Mom, I don't wish to continue this thing anymore. Obviously, that was shocking. That was shocking. I heard many things which a son shouldn't hear also. Like, obviously, I just let it go because she's a parent, a single parent who is
Right,
facing
right.
everything and a current change. And trust me, I was not ready with a backup plan. When she asked me that what you will do after leaving your this course, I was like, I'll figure something out in accounting. Like, and she's at present also she doesn't know that I was having a KT in my TY BCom. So I was like, yeah, I'll figure something out. I've done a BCom ka degree. I'll figure something out in accounting or any operations ka job. Yeah, I'll me just do it. So when we came to Mumbai, like and in my college days, I had developed this writing ka thing. Like obviously, it sounds a bit childish, but yeah, you have heard about, you must be aware about the childhood love, college romance.
Yeah,
Yeah, that things lead you to creative things. Yeah, but see, that girl couldn't become my partner. Like, she's married, she's happily married right now. But
okay,
yes, she turned. I'm grateful that she turned me into a writer. Like I started writing when we got separated, and then I started writing like poems and all. Then when I came back in 2021, early 2021, I thought that yeah, I'll take up something in writing. I was just sitting at my home, and a call came to me, like a senior from our college only. He remembered that I write. Maybe someday I had shared him something or anything, I don't know. But he remembered that there's a one person who writes. So he just calls me up and he's saying that a person from my reference is starting a production house, full-fledged production house. Like they will create story, they'll make stories, they'll make movies, they'll make songs and everything. So you just have a meeting, and if it suits to you, you just take your decision. I discussed this thing with my mother. Like my mother was like, just go and I have a word with that person. What she says, you like the plan, everything. I went to meet that person. That the vision was very good, and I felt that yeah, it's good, and I am getting paid for what I like. Like
right,
my job
right,
was to just write. My job was to write stories, create content, and everything. And yeah, you'll get a payment on the monthly basis. So like I discussed with my mother. My mother is like, it's up to you. It's obviously you have left the profession now. I'm not able to tell you anything. You just take your decision. What you feel. So I was like, give me 6 months ka time. If 6 months this thing goes well, I'll continue with this, or else yeah, मैं बीकॉम का सब थोड़ी भूला हूँ. अकाउंट्स का तो
right.
है ही दिमाग में. So sorry. So things started well. Uh, then I did the first shoot of my life. Like we had planned like 5 months of research के बाद we planned one shoot. कि we are good to shoot now. So that shoot was with Tejasvi Prakash. Last, or I don't know, last to last Big Boss ka winner she is. Everyone
Right,
knows her.
right. Yeah, of course.
So before entering the Big Boss, we had planned the shoot. Okay. So
Okay,
and that yeah, so that time I had met, like we had to find the director for our video. So I found out, I just went through some music videos on YouTube, and I found out that there's a person, Mr. Dhruval Patel, who shoots good content. So I approached him, we met, and yeah, he was finalized as the director of our video. Then slowly and gradually off, so we started having conversations, like, and so after the shoot was also done, we were in touch. Like, from the very first shoot, he had been teaching me many things. Like, in product, I was in the production department where you have to handle everything. So he had been like teaching me, like, you do this way, do that way. So from the very first project, he was a big brother to me,
Wow.
and I idolize him very much. Like, he he's my mentor, bolo. Yeah, I called him guru. Like, I call him my main man. He's my main man. It was good. Then, in happily my 1 year got over, and we ended up into 2022. 2022, the tensions arose in the company. So the company ka financiers were like, we are not able to finance now, so your employees need to work without salary. So obviously,
Wow.
that thing is not possible for me. Like, others do, yeah, many people do, but that thing wasn't possible for me because, yeah, I still run my house. And so yeah, friends, then slowly and gradually I approached to my Dhruval Bhai only. I approached to him that, Dhruval Bhai, that the production thing is now shut down. I want to do anything. I want to do something in life now. So he's like, what do you want to do? I was
Hmm.
like, I don't know. Just keep me with you. I'll pick your bags also. I'm that desperate to work. I'll pick your bags wherever you go, whatever set you go. I'll just be with you. Like, just keep me with you. That person has a lot to teach. Like, that person, you can learn a lot of things. So he was like, yeah, no need to pick my bags and all. Yeah, he started calling me. Then we did a shoot, like, in April. April, biggest, like, a fan. I was a fan of Darshan Rawal.
Of
Like,
course.
obviously,
Everyone will have
he's from he's from Ahmedabad, and his songs we used to relate in college, and all of a sudden I came to know that, yeah, we are shooting with Darshan. Like, I was just told कि कल shoot है and कल तू आ जा. And उस shoot के पहले ना, I did 2-3 projects with Dhruval bhai as a cinematography team member.
Okay.
ठीक है. Yeah, so yeah, we did 2 projects with Badsha and 1 project with Raftar. So yeah, that was also,
Wow.
like, yeah, it was like, I was like कि एक टाइम था, like, starting of 2022 नींद खुल गया था, but now dream has started again. ठीक है. बादशाह, रफ्तार, I was like dream. And then one fine day, like, night, I got a call that, yeah, tomorrow morning you have to come for a shoot. Yeah. So I told her who is the artist. Like, it was like, you come, just come. When I went, like, early morning, 5 o'clock, I went to the location. I was called at 5 o'clock. Then slowly and gradually, when the crew gathered, then Dhruval bhai came. Dhruval bhai told me that Darshan is coming. I was like, what?
Have
Darshan,
one.
bro. Yeah. Like, yeah, I've been seeing them. I've been following them on social media. Never dreamt, like, a college going boy, a commerce college going boy. I never thought that I'll work with celebs and all.
Awesome. Awesome. So, the last segment of the podcast, I call it as an abstract segment. You can go even off with the podcast, it's up to you. If you want to speak something connected to it, it's up to you. So, in an abstract topic, you can touch on any point. You can take a belief system, or you can talk about any favorite abstract topic like patience, creativity, etc.
Like, see, when you choose something creative in your life, like, this is my choice now, that I have chose to be a part of this creative industry. This industry is a very glamorous industry. Like, it seemed, yeah, if, like, I was also one of them who used to think that, yeah, kya life is up to, like, it was like that. But as you get inside it, you'll come to know that this is a much more bigger hustle. like is a it itself is a battle. Like every day is a battle here because we do independent projects. So it's not necessary that every month we will have work. And on top of that, you can't act like if you are facing any problems like some financial issues, or I'm just talking about myself, that like if I feel any financial pressure also, I just can't express it at my house. Because you see, this is my choice, and I have chosen to be a part of this. So yes, there are uncertainties financial चीजों को लेके. And there if I talk on set, like if you are on set, there are many and plenty of people who have entered this industry with references. ठीक है.
Of course,
Like
yes,
there's someone like someone senior या कोई दोस्त who belongs to this place, and with their reference they have entered this thing.
yes,
And when they see any outsider, they are ready, like they are ready to outshadow you. Yeah, so there are people who outcast you here. They will outcast you, and they really outcast you when you gather when you when you gather with them. Like there are suppose there are five of them who know each other, and there's one who's outsider. Like if I am an outsider and I try to mix with them, because yeah, we are doing a same project, so obviously I'll try to
that's
mix with
right.
them.
Yes.
But yeah, they'll try their best that they don't talk to you. The
They like
like they
always let you down, sort of.
Yes, if you put any idea, like if you pitch any idea, they'll try to find some negative points. Yeah, so there is a battle best. Because yeah, see, I've joined this field. It doesn't mean that my financial struggle has ended. So yeah, I don't dress up like a brand. I'm not a brand from head to toe. So obviously, this industry, like if 40% it relies on appearances.
Of
Like
course,
if you look good, yeah, you look good, you have money, you will create a vibe. But there are very less who will create vibe with actual creative people. So yeah,
of
these are the battles which we face. These are the battles which you will face if you take up a creative field. And yes, every time bringing something new is a challenge.
course,
You have to be creative, you have to be innovative with your ideas, your stories. Because love stories everyone is shooting, sad stories everyone is shooting. every
right,
every second song we are seeing is either sad or a love one.
right,
So if we also end up writing that thing, we have to create something new, which is something out of the box. And I've learned to create out of the box situations from, yeah, obviously Dhruval bhai. Like if you see his songs, he creates every song has a new creation. You won't see any repetition. Every song has a new creation. So yeah, you face many uncertainties, right? Like yes, financial uncertainties never end unless and until you become something good. Like as far as I'm an assistant director, as far as my assistant role is going on, the financial hustle will never come to an end. It never comes to an end. Because you see, if you are not good at your work, that pressure is there, that if you can't create any innovative stories, you can't create any out of the box things, then yes, you are out. There are 50 more standing in the line to take up your job.
right. Like every step you got to prove yourself and your worth, right?
Yes,
Okay.
like every step is a do or die step. We can consider that every step is a do or die step. Like on set also, if you are not that active or that alert in work, then you won't be taken next time.
Right. But I think people
That is
should
the thing.
definitely hear about this, Chandan, because we are not into this glamour, as you said. कि अरे ये stars पे मिल रहा है, इसकी life sorted. But I
Yes,
think the people every day, like who are going through the battle, especially when you're not from the industry, you don't have any godfather inside, you have no reference inside. And you have that time, man. So kudos to you. I hope you stick with
Thank you so
it.
much.
Thanks a lot for coming, Chandan. It was a
Thank
very,
you.
very great podcast with you. I mean, usually in the podcast, I'm the one who asks so much of questions, like my crime करती जाती हूँ. But in पहला शायद
I'm
का
s-
podcast था, I was so engrossed in listening to the story because it was a lot of learning for me also. कि
Thank
काफी
you.
कुछ
And
like
yeah, I'm sorry I speak too much. Yeah.
no, not at all. I mean, you actually that I wanted this. Even I want to hear this, and people out there should also hear this because you know, we are literally like, we're not grateful, for what we have and we just tend to take things for granted. So I hope at least your podcast can be an eye-opener out there and people, they actually pause for a second in their life and just see around कि है यार बहुत कुछ है और लाइफ में जो भी हो रहा है, this too shall pass.